Hello and welcome back to the Technomancer. Yes, I wasn't going to make you watch the loading screen, and then there was a cinematic immediately after it, so I figured I'd better, better take it from the top. What's the bet? The loading screen will take ages now. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Yeah. Joy of joys. "34 seconds of loading screen. "45 seconds of loading screen. Jesus Christ. Oh, we're almost up to the full minute of loading screen.
Zachariah, the great hero of his brothers, has returned triumphant. Amazing against all odds.
God, the one on the left looks a bit dodgy.
City. Bravo! But I don't see anyone resembling the great master. Is he
Dead. He sacrificed himself so we could get out.
Oh, so sad. Truly. Well, please tell your colleagues, your brothers, they are welcomed here. Let them rest and regain their strength. I can only imagine what the ASC put them through. And without their great master, they must feel lost. On top of it all, feel the void for a leader among them.
Yeah, I do not want that job.
What are you getting at?
Just simply that, as their hero, it might be in their best interest for you to fill that void. I don't purport to understand how these things work among your kind. Through a vote or drinking game, you've earned it. They need you to pull them back together after what they've been through. And to have a unified group of Technomancers among us to serve would be valuable beyond imagination. Think about it.
I'll think about it.
But now's not the time. We need to mourn the fallen.
I do not want that bloody job. Alright, so... In search of the lost dome. Wait for the rover to be repaired and speak with him. A new great master. Speak to Melvin Mancer, the head of the escaped Technomancers. Okay, I'll do that later. Actually, it's a side quest. I probably ought to do it fairly soon. They're up there. No, that's the Storm Locust glands. Okay. Oh, screw it, I'll deal with it now. So might as well hand over and... Yeah, great.
Can't go through here.
Gotta go up, and I need to remember to tip that ladder on my way back. So I'm making sure I keep track of where it is on the mini-map so that I can get to it easy. It's over here. There it is. Good. That should speed things up considerably. Hello, Mr. Zoologist.
Zachariah, how...
I have a sample.
Got your last specimen.
At last! Glands of the infamous Locusta tempestatus. Fantastic. My thanks are endless. Tell me, how was its behavior?
It was a bastard.
You're welcome. Its behavior, Well, it looked like it was absorbing electrical power that made it stronger.
You don't say. Fascinating. Might you be willing to make some more collections while I study these? If so, the black mole would be quite a catch. It's been known to dwell in the canyons surrounding Noctis.
I'll do what I can.
I'll see what I can do.
Find him and kill him, a black mole. Okay, level 21, lovely. Sir. Physical and electrical defense of enemies hit by electric first are reduced to 25%. That might be useful against some of the tougher enemies. But now I think I'm going to start Moving into staff skills. Marvel's got another talent point, so what do we think? Crafting or... Yeah, I don't really care about automatic crit. Yeah, so boosting stealth. Do that, okay, but... I'm going to get the next point in crafting, but I'm going to hang on to the jacket so that I won't need crafting rank 3. Does that make sense? Yeah, I might as well equip that because why the hell not? Alright.
Zachariah, I've got something I need to ask you. Zachariah, I
Hello,
am glad to see
Technomancer
you.
Melvin.
What you did, what you risked for us, no one will ever forget. We lost many, and for that, we are mourning. But we can at least celebrate that because of you, the Order has not disappeared.
Thank you,
We're
Melvin.
brothers and sisters. We stand together.
This place could really do with
and
some more
others have
light,
joined
couldn't
us
it?
too, you know. The merchants spread the word to those who are still in hiding. But for those non-initiated and those who passed, we are all here. Did the Great Master manage to tell or give you anything before he passed, before his sacrifice?
He mentioned something
He
about
told
a
me to watch over
dome.
the order. Gave me a tablet. He'd managed to translate the text of the relic I'd brought back from an excavation in Aurora.
And what did it say?
It talks about an important research base, the largest the settlers ever built on Mars, one that was in contact with Earth. It had a beacon. Unfortunately, it didn't say where the base was, only the location of a smaller dome that housed some of the larger base's scientists.
Then we must find it. Oh, I can feel it, Zachariah. We are so close to contacting Earth again.
You'd think Earth would have tried to
Maybe,
contact
but I
you.
have the feeling we're not the only ones who know about it, though. Thanks to Alan, the ASC might have gotten their hands on the tablet while the Great Master was being held.
Alan? How could he betray our order? We have to beat the ASC to that dome. What can I do to help?
Okay.
Everybody settled in?
We are, Zachariah, yes. There's something on your mind, isn't there?
That obvious? The Great Master asked me to look after everyone. Having the unconditional support of everyone would help me a lot. Don't know how to pull that together, though.
We're a family, Zachariah. You'll always have our support. You're looking to become a great master, though. That's different. There are some who obviously will question your abilities to hold that position.
Yep.
It's not personal. You did tremendous things for us, Zachariah. You did. But not everyone knows you well enough. You're young, inexperienced. And while your talent speaks for itself, I have a feeling some will want to put those talents to the test before supporting you.
Which makes
My
sense.
suggestion would be this.
Implies they're not
Find the
morons.
most influential masters. I'm sure they'll have questions. Satisfy their expectations, and I believe nothing can stand in your way.
Thank you, Melvin.
And I'll go see them.
Right, and the approval of all the Technomancer Masters, optional. Speak to them about... I'm assuming that's talk to them
Greetings,
in relation to the search for Earth.
Dozens of Technomancers have spent years trying to re-establish contact with Earth. What can you tell me about that?
Well, first, that search has been stalled for years. At the beginning, of course, we collected anything relating to the settlers. Most of the relics, though, turned out to be just simple tools. The wars and our inability to travel out of our infrastructure had all but squashed the opportunity to explore. This is the first time that we have been freed of our yokes, free to explore again.
We can try.
What limits our work, though, is that few of us can read the settlers' secret writings. A gift, I believe, only the Great Master had. And with the most important knowledge having been written in that
And that's why you don't...
What we know, though, is that there
Oh,
is,
dear.
in fact, an intact beacon somewhere. That there are still many undiscovered sites. And now today, with you, we have a hope again to find it.
Alright, let's speak to each of the Technomasters. What's the betting that science is going to be important here? Though my science skill isn't
Hi.
that high.
Melvin told me to find you.
Ah, so you're the one who's hoping to be our great master. You're so young, Not that it diminishes the possibility, but to be worthy of such a role, one must have extensive knowledge of the settlers and Earth.
Of course.
Without that, how could you possibly lead us?
I agree. So why not test my knowledge?
Fair enough. An easy question. What is the name of the celestial body closest to Earth?
Well, technically it's called Luna, but the moon is good enough.
What percentage of the beautiful blue Earth is covered in water?
About 7/10.
The name of the mythical first man to enter space. What was it? Legend has it that he was an
that was Yuri
ancestor of the
Gagarin.
first Reachers, if you believe such tales. Interesting. I believe 3 correct answers is good enough for me. I will ask one last question. The name of the first machine the Earthlings sent flying over our
Is that one of the
planet.
Voyager probes? What was that? I think that might have been Mariner 4.
You're indeed well versed in astronomy.
Good.
A rare quality in one so young.
It's one of those, once I saw the potential answers, I thought I knew which one it was.
Either way,
but,
it is an excellent sign of your potential to lead. You have my support.
real-world general knowledge, rather than in-universe RPG quest line. I'm totally okay with that.
Hey there.
Ah, the man who hopes to rise from lieutenant to the ranks of great master. I'll be honest. I'd back you simply from what you've already done for us. To me, you've already proven your courage and leadership.
Thank you, Master.
But
A great master also needs to take care of the logistics, like the equipment, keeping them working, upgrading them, and, alright, I'll cut to the chase. I actually just want a better staff. So, in short, if I give you my staff, you get it upgraded. After, you'll have my support. Deal?
Done.
let me see what I can do.
Upgrade the Technomancer's staff. That'll not take me terribly long. Sorry, I might as well handle these guys one at a time, rather than mess around with different quests. Yep. Upgrade the Technomancer's staff. Good that I have high crafting. Get out of the way.
You do nice work. Much more balanced. I guess you can call this my better staff. Get it? My better staff? Good thing that getting my humor isn't a prerequisite for my support.
Yeah, that isn't a joke.
I'd be happy to see you as great master.
Thank you. I can't help but think he was a bit easily bought, but oh well. Is she the next one?
Hey there.
Melvin already told me you want to become our great master. I have no problem with it, but you'll have to prove you know how to fight first. Show me what you've got.
Fair enough. And she's stunned. Good dodge on her part. I'll admit, a one-on-one duel is actually kind of interesting to do. Down you go.
Wasn't expecting that. How could I not give you my support after that? It'd be nice to have a great master who knows how to make some blood flow.
Okay. That's 3 down.
Hello, Zachariah. Word is that you aim to become our next great master. Please, take no offense, but it is my belief that you are far too inexperienced for such a monumental task.
I can't honestly say I disagree with her
And
assessment.
strength. But look at the state of us. Our order is chaotic. Whoever leads us must have perfected our rites, that he might initiate our new Technomancers properly in our ways.
Then test me. Let my knowledge speak for
Oh
itself.
god. Here we go
So
again.
let it be. We are, as Technomancers, connected by a secret that we all learned the same way. Tell me, who were the protagonists of the message you saw?
A doctor and his patient. The first Technomancer.
And what was the object the Great Master gave you during the ceremony?
A cup filled with water.
And what 2 oaths does the initiate recite to end the ceremony?
To protect the secret, try to find Earth.
I'm impressed. Perhaps I was wrong.
Excellent.
You seem indeed ready to initiate our newcomers. You have my support. I'd be happy for you to become our Great Master.
Yay, 4 for 4. I love the fact becoming Great Master is a bloody
Greetings,
side
Zachariah.
quest.
My congratulations, Great Master Zachariah. The decisions of the other Technomancers were sent to me. Though I wish we could offer you a proper ceremony, we are but a shell of our former selves. Know that all of us, no matter how few, renew our vows before you to preserve the secret and continue to seek the Earth at any cost. I will, if it's your desire, ensure the communication between our brothers, and if you have any mission for us, please, do not hesitate to come see me.
Thank you, Melvin.
Melvin, thank you. Just let me know if anyone gets wind of threats or any sort of information that'll allow us to move forward. Talk to you later.
Well, that went well. Seriously, we didn't bugger that up at all. I'm pleasantly surprised. Right. So we want to be heading out there. And head to there. Okay. So I did say the rover was going to be my next job, so that is fine. Actually, I want to re-up my shield when I have the opportunity. See, I actually kind of enjoyed the one-on-one duel with the other Technomancer. It was it was interesting but different, or different but interesting. Still don't have enough good quality metal for the grade 2 upgrade. The grade 4 just looks bitchin'. Don't have enough good quality metal for the grade 3 either. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. You guys got anything to say?
Hi, Nisha.
Hi, Zach.
He's fine, thank you.
Hi, Zach. How are you?
Hello, Amelia.
Nope, nothing new. Okay, so... Talk to
Hey
Newt.
there.
What do you want, human?
Need a hand.
I took the rover all the way down into the canyon. Unfortunately, that's where I hit a wild ostrich, and now the thing won't drive. Heard you might be able to help get it back here.
And why exactly would we want to help you? We who are just monsters to you and your kind, even here. One of us was
Not
just
to me.
reached.
To
What
Zach,
did your
certainly,
kind
because
do
he's a
about it?
dickhead, but...
Nothing. And when we are sick, what one of you would help us even in fair exchange for serum? Why then, answer me, would we help you now?
Time for the charisma roll.
I understand why you're angry, but none of that has anything to do with me. Do you think people are any nicer to Technomancers? If so, you're wrong. If they weren't so busy being scared of us, I'm sure they'd hang us too.
Yes. Brothers in pain. Outcasts should stick together. We will get your machine, but it will take some time. It will not be easy on our ostriches, and we can only do it at night. Give us 12 hours.
Certainly.
That works for me. Thanks.
Wait for the rover to return. Meantime, I'm going to head out into the valley.
No more scratches than it already has. Otherwise, I'll make them eat their fucking ostriches. After all, it is their fault.
She's not terribly subtle, is she? Head to the valley. Ooh. I mean, those 12 hours will pass in only 12 minutes. I know. or I can find a bed and kip. Honestly, it'll probably take me the best part of 10 minutes to go out and find this black mole and kill it. So Okay, it's over there. I also want to head into this area. I didn't have a chance to explore it before. Oh, for the love of Pete. Annoying little critters. I think my favourite of all the Technomancer masters and what they were trying to get out of it was just that guy who wanted a better stick. My current stick is of a substandard quality. I want a better one. Good quality metal, lovely. Need all of the good quality metal I can get. Yes, I'm definitely enjoying this game. It definitely has its problems, and I think it, especially early on, needs a good rebalancing. I can understand why it had a lot of negative buzz about it. Because yes, it does definitely need a combat rebalance. You. I need to skin you because you quite often drop. Ah, yes, good quality leather, fabulous. I feel like there's probably more, there's probably a few relics hidden around this area. So I snagged one earlier. Gained another relic. Those have to be important for some side quest or other. Hell, it might be important for one of the main quests. Oh, that's a biggie. You creatures are kind of ugly as all hell. Okay, getting into the middle of that scrum's a very bad idea. Get clear, Zach. Get a health stim into you. Yeah, and once again they're breaking off from the engagement. I obviously got out of their fighting range. Which means I'm pretty sure they restored all their health. Get back, get back. Nope. That sod can interrupt pretty handily. Haha! That's my phone, but it's an international out of area, which almost certainly means a call center. Means I don't care. Other than the fact that, you can probably hear it on the recording, and I apologize for that, but, I'm doing my best to stay the hell out of its reach. I don't think getting caught by those claws is a good idea. Haha! Nicely done, Nisha. The little sod is down. Well, little sod. Honking big, terrifying sod. Skin it. Yeah, decent quantity of serum. Alright, I think that's everything I've got in this valley, because got the relic over there, got that relic. That's another relic, isn't there? I think I'm going to go after that. Because it feels like there's, there are 3 things that look like locations of relics, so I might as well pick them all up now. Because that'll take a little bit of time, so that should help get the rover back. I need to put my bloody mag shield back up, don't I? There we go. And lightning strike. Lightning fist. Lovely. Definitely glad I started putting points into staff hits. Can I get up there? Looks like I might not be able to.
Can't do this.
Nope. That's a drop down only, which means I need to go around this way and up. Alright. That one can climb. Gonna got quite dark on us around here at the moment, hasn't it? Nope, it's back down the way I came. Which is where I'll be going in a minute, so I need to go over here and over there. Bloody ostriches. Down there somewhere. Okay, nice and clear. So they're obviously meant to have terraformed Mars enough that the atmosphere is breathable. Even if the sun's radiation is still a bit problematic, which implies it's thin, the atmosphere. Either that or these humans have actually been either genetically modified or they've naturally evolved to the point where they can breathe the local atmosphere. Which is theoretically possible. If you train, you can train your body to cope with less oxygen. People who live high up on mountains and that kind of thing. But there's a difference between less oxygen and not enough to actually support life. Bloody pests. Cute. Wouldn't been worth the trouble to skin those guys. Would you stop doing that? Thank you. Put it away, and back we go into Noctis. You are a Technomancer. Technomancy provides you with destructive powers. So yeah, you get an attribute point every 3 levels, and a skill point every 4, I think. Bombity bombity bomb. So yeah, I'll probably end this part right at the end of the loading screen, actually, pretty much, if I'm honest. You know, unless there's a cinematic at the end of it. Come on. Come on. Load, you pest. Okay. Yeah. And we've still got another 10 hours to wait. Either way, that's a good point to end this part. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next.